In the glittering world of high society, there lived a man named Lord George Hell. He was handsome, charming, and utterly wicked. A man who delighted in mockery, in cruelty, in sin. He laughed at virtue, scorned sincerity, and lived only for pleasure. To the world, he was dazzling, but to those who looked closer, he was hollow. He had everything, except a heart. One day, in a small theater, he saw Jenny Mere, a young dancer with a face as innocent as morning dew. Her eyes shone with purity, a light untouched by the world. For the first time, Lord George felt something stir within him, a longing, not of desire, but of reverence. He loved her. But Jenny Mere believed only in goodness. She said softly, "I could never love a wicked man." Lord George left the city that night. When he returned, he was no longer Lord George Hell. He had taken a new name, Mr. George Heaven, and a new face, a saintly mask crafted by an artist's hand, gentle, noble, and pure. With that mask, he came to Jenny again. She looked at him, saw only goodness, and smiled. Believing him to be a virtuous man, she became his wife. In a quiet countryside cottage, George Heaven lived peacefully with Jenny. He tended to her flowers, read poetry aloud, and watched the sunset in silence. At first, it was all an act. But slowly, something changed. His voice softened. His hands grew kind. He began to feel what he had pretended to be. His love for Jenny made him gentle, made him good. But one evening, as they walked through the village, shadows returned from his past. His old friends, vicious and laughing, recognized him. "Lord George Hell," they cried. "Look at you, playing the saint." They mocked him, and before the crowd, they tore off his mask. Jenny gasped. The villagers stared. And then, silence. For beneath the mask, there was no wicked face. Only the same gentle, saintly features. The mask had become his own skin. His goodness, once a lie, was now the truth. They left him then, shamed and speechless. Jenny took his trembling hand. She saw no disguise, only love. And when his final day came, George Heaven died smiling. For he had lived as the man he once pretended to be. He had been wicked. And through love, became pure. He was the happy hypocrite. Sometimes, it is not the pure who reach heaven, but the impure who try to become so. For when one wears the mask of virtue long enough, the mask and the soul may become one.